Hi, I'm Sheri Fawson, the heart-to-heart guru. Today I'm here to have a heart-to-heart talk with you about the third part in the Power Hour starting your day ritual. We've talked about meditation and exercise, and you can view my videos that are online. The third one is gaining knowledge, or as Jack Canfield put it, staying motivated with the masters. You can read, maybe you prefer to watch video, or maybe you like listening to an audio presentation. What staying involved and what learning can do for you on a daily basis is to keep you motivated. Zig Ziglar put it when he was asked, when he was criticized for his motivational seminars, and somebody asked him, what do you do about that? How can you solve this dilemma that, we come and attend your motivational seminars, it's all great and we're excited, and then we come back and we're back to square one again. And they say motivation doesn't last. To which Ziglar replied, neither does bathing. That's why I recommend it daily. So this is part of your Power Hour, daily motivation. And we live in an information age. Now this is really interesting, and one of the books that I'm going to be talking about discusses this. But 100 years ago, 150 years ago, we were in the industrial age, and now we've moved to the informational age. Did you know that it's possible to learn in 10 minutes what our ancestors of 150 years ago couldn't find out in their lifetimes? Even 100 years, even less. This is such an amazing time we live in, and such an opportunity to gain the knowledge that you want to gain. Now, the experts recommend at least 20 minutes a day. I always do more. I spend at least an hour getting motivated with the masters. And I'm going to be spending a little bit of time today talking about my favorites and why and how they motivate and empower me. I'll be looking at my list. I have my top 10, and these are not necessarily in any particular order, but I consider myself a person that really likes to help people financially, and especially figure out what these money scripts are that we're using that are keeping us poor. The first book I want to recommend is one by Garrett Gunderson and Garrett J. White called The Money Tree. This is The Money Tree. And actually, starting tomorrow, when you click like on my videos, you'll get a free ebook copy of this book. This book helps you understand that the fruit of your tree is the results that you're getting in your life. And depending upon what that fruit looks like, you're going to need to make some changes. Now, you're not going to be able to change the fruit, obviously, but maybe your fruit is shriveled up and wrinkled. Maybe you don't have very much fruit. Maybe it's small. Okay, so what you'll need to look at is the system. It's the tree system that's got some problem. And so the metaphor is the roots and the trunk and the branches of the tree are what's wrong when the fruit's not coming out good. The second book I want to recommend is also written by Garrett Gunderson. He's my mentor and guru, and it is called Killing Sacred Cows. This is a copy of Killing Sacred Cows, and Killing Sacred Cows has been on the New York Times best-selling list. What this does is it helps you challenge the myths. These are the myths that we're taught by the current system. And maybe what you're being taught by the current system is good, but you got to understand that it's a script, and scripts work for some things and not for other things. If I want to be in a Shakespeare play and I memorize the script to be Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, that will work really, really well whenever I want to be audition for the part of Juliet. But if I want to audition for anything else, that script probably won't work. And so Garrett Gunderson helps us challenge whatever it is that these money scripts are or these beliefs are, so that we can begin to make informed and wise choices about what to do with our money. It's going to empower us if we're able to make our own choices and not just go by what is advised. My third recommendation, I don't have this in book form, but I have it in CD form, and I'm sure you've heard of this, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I recommend all of his 20 some odd, 20, 50, I don't know how many books he's written, but he is a master at helping people understand you will never become wealthy working for other people. You need to use other people and other people's money to leverage your wealth and begin to grow it and have it, increase exponentially. These first 5 books are all in the financial realm, and I told you it's because I have a special place in my heart for helping people with their money problems, and you've probably viewed in my other videos, I've had some of these same problems. One of my favorite books is The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and currently, if you buy this book, you can attend Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind Intensive 3-day event for free. Now, I'm not sure how much longer that deal is going to be going, but what he does is he goes through and talks about principles. This is how the poor think versus this is how the rich think, and so that you can begin to think more like how the rich people think. Okay, the last one in the financial that I'm going to recommend is The Financial Wisdom of Ebenezer Scrooge. This is written by Ted Klontz and Brad Klontz, father and son team. They're psychologists who also understand about financial analysis, and they're helping connect the two. So this book is talking about using the metaphor of Ebenezer Scrooge and Bob Cratchit about what their money scripts are and what's in their way, and it's 5 principles that'll transform your relationship with money. Again, we're talking about the inner game. Now, this next book is really about business, and this is written by Stephen Covey, and it's The 8th Habit. The 8th Habit talks about moving from the industrial age, which we've been in for the last 150 years, into the information age, and this is a whole new ball game with new rules. And if you're playing the old game, you're going to be behind the 8 ball. You will not be able to be successful because we're in a world with new rules. So learn the new rules. Okay, that's what that book teaches. This book is Bootstrap Business. It's by my friend, Rich Christiansen. I know him. I knew him as a child growing up, and he's amazing. He has started 27 businesses. He talks about them, 10 of which are absolute successes, and the others are a shade of iffiness. But he talks about how to build your business. A bootstrap business is just building it from the ground up. In other words, not having a huge sum of capital to start your business with, just figuring out how to grow it step by step from the very beginning. Okay, the next book, this is one of my favorites. It's called Tribes. It's by Seth Godin. And what we need to do and what we need to understand, and what Seth Godin helps us understand, is it's time to step up and lead. It's time to be a leader and build your tribe of people who, well, the definition of a tribe is people who have a like-minded love. Let's see, I'm just going to read it right from the book. Any group, large or small, who are connected to one another, a leader, and an idea. So it's time to build your tribe of people who are connected with you as the leader and your idea. And it's a heretical idea, and tribes will really, really help you figure that out. The Bible of all personal growth, the success principles. I coached these principles for 3.5 years, and you can see by the way this is tabbed, this is actually my signed copy. I got this from Jack himself, and these principles, 64 principles, are what you need in order to get going. Now, you can know them, but you actually have to take action and do them. This book is awesome for the actions that you can take. Last book, it's called The Shadow Effect. This book is written by Deepak Chopra, Debbie Ford, and Marianne Williamson. It's amazing for helping you understand this whole inner conflict that you have. It combines the wisdom of these 3 experts, and they pierce the veil of our unclaimed self. Amazing book. Have a great day. Click like. Thank you.